plus size. But as I have grown older, I've noticed the differences between the two countries. And both of the countries have great, great qualities about them. But they also have very, very bad sides about them. But roaming through the streets of Nepal and roaming through the streets of America will be two completely different experiences for anyone. And Nepal is my home country, so I have much, much love for it. I miss living there with my grandparents, my uncles, my aunts, and especially my cousins. I love the way that we lived in Nepal. In America, you hardly ever see any joint families. The time you have with your family is so precious, and you need to enjoy all the time you get. People are living in different states and different cities, and families only get together on special occasions, like Christmas or Thanksgiving. But in Nepal, we didn't need a special occasion just to enjoy time together as a family. That's one of the most important things I really miss about being in Nepal. Now, there's also a bad side about Nepal. Walking through the streets of Kathmandu, in my life, I have noted a teeming amount of people just living on the streets. Those people don't have a home, and they agonize day to day. I used to feel atrocious for them, but feeling dreadful for someone doesn't really do anything exceptional. So I have a dream to go and help those kids and help them receive a very good education. My mom supports me on this dream. I envisage an excellent school with satisfying teachers. And in America, everyone is required to have an education, unlike Nepal. Because in Nepal, the problem isn't that we don't have public schools. The problem is that those public schools don't give a very gratifying education. And if you want an education that can give you a satisfying job, then you have to go to private schools. And private schools cost a fortune. Education is essential to everyone. And who knows, that one person on that street just might have a cure for cancer. And some kids my age don't even get to go to school because they have to go to work to help and support their families. Some kids my age get treated as if they're slaves. They get treated so roughly, and they don't have the extent of time because they need all the money they can get to support their families. And I have a dream to go and help them in any way that I can. I know that these problems might be caused because the economy is kind of down in Nepal. But I'm determined that we could help the economy and make Nepal a better country. Because instead of just flinging trash on the streets, maybe we could actually use the trash cans that are there. And I know that a lot of people that are supposed to pay the taxes just don't. They earn a lot of money for themselves and they just keep it to themselves. They pay a lot less tax than they're supposed to. How is that supposed to help our country when we don't even pay the taxes? And America has a way better way of handling the taxes. And America has a much, much better environmental conditions. They have trees everywhere, and in Nepal, they don't really have any trees. Instead of helping the country saving trees, we just hurt them and cut down thousands every day. And on top of all of that, finding food is hard for meager people in Nepal. And in America, it's not very hard to find food if you're poor, because in my school, in almost every school in the US, there's free lunches for the low-income people. And also we always have food drives on our schools so we can help the people that don't get food. And in Nepal, I've never heard of anything like this. I bet very few people actually want to help the poor. When I was little, I would always say that I want to be a doctor, I want to be a nurse, I want to be an actress. But now, all I want to be is someone that can help my country make a better place. I especially want to help those kids who are living in the streets and who don't have a home. I want to help them give a better education. And I know I'm just a kid, but I do have a big dream that I hope to achieve one day. And I know that that's a really big goal to achieve, and I have many, many goals in my life, but that goal is on the top of my list. And I think that it's our generation that's going to control how our home country turns out. So we have to pay close attention to every single thing that there is. Thank you.